Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at this Samsung electric freestanding range. We will show you how to remove and replace your left front dual element. To begin this repair, we must first access the back of the unit. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. The tools needed for this repair is a number 2 Phillips screwdriver, a flathead screwdriver, a pair of needle nose pliers, and a voltmeter. To remove the cooktop, we'll first have to remove the back panel, go around the perimeter and remove any of the number 2 Phillips screws that are holding it on. Once you've done this, lift up and pull out and set it aside. Next, remove the top panel by going around the perimeter, also removing all the screws. Lift up and slide out and set it aside. With your panels removed, you'll have to slide in the wiring harness in the ground. Start by removing the screw that holds in the ground strap. Next, unplug your main Molex. Remove the strain relief. Gently slide in your wiring harness and your ground strap. Now we'll go to the other side of the unit. Lift off the strain relief that's holding on these 2 Molex connectors. Slide them out. Disconnect your first Molex and then the smaller one. Also gently slide them through. Make sure you don't damage them in the process. Now we can return to the front of the unit. Now that we're at the front of the unit, you'll need to open your door and remove the 3 Phillips screws that are under the front lip. With the screws removed, lift up and pull out on your cooktop. And remove. With our cooktop removed, we have placed it face down on a protected surface. The reason why you would be testing these elements is if maybe one of your elements isn't working, like the smaller burner, or on your triple burner, possibly 1 or 2 of the rings is not working. You could have an element that is staying on too long and it's causing it to overheat. All of these are common symptoms of a bad element. Now, let's show you how to begin testing them. When testing out your dual element, the first thing you'll want to do is remove the brown terminal from the bottom of the element. Next, set your meter on ohms. You want to test from where that brown wire was connected to the other 2 wires that are close, which are yellow and orange. We should have anywhere from 10 to 60 ohms here. So between brown and orange, we have 40 ohms. Between brown and yellow, we have 30 ohms. So that portion is testing out okay. It tells us there's not a break anywhere in the line. Next, remove one of the bottom wires, whether it be black or yellow. You want to test here to make sure you do not have continuity on this portion. This is just a safety switch. If the oven was to keep the burner on for too long, it will cut power to the element, and that's testing out okay. So for today, we're going to show you how to replace your dual element. When removing your element, first take a picture to refer back so you know where your wires go. Next, use a screwdriver to pry off the spade connectors. With these removed, also remove the 2 Phillips screws that the mounting bracket is holding onto the cooktop with. Now use some needle nose pliers to press in on the tabs so you can slide down on the element. Use your fingers to press them in the rest of the way. Lift up on the bracket and slide it out the top. When installing your element, make sure you do not touch any of these coils, as the oil from your skin can cause it to burn out rather quickly. Start sliding it in and lift up on the bracket while you're sliding it. Now you'll want your clips to slide into the E slots on this one. Find the E slot, give it a little wiggle. Press it in until it clips. Same on the other side. Find the E slot. You might have to wiggle it around. Slide it in until it clips. Replace your 2 Phillips screws for the bracket. Refer back to your picture and reinstall your wires. Now we can reinstall our cooktop. When installing your cooktop, gently put it in place. Start to slide it in. Now that your cooktop is in place, pull up and slide out some. You will have to lift the cooktop up. Lift it up, carefully feed the Molex connectors back through the slotted area in the back. Slide through your ground strap. Slide through your secondary Molex. Drop your cooktop in place and replace the 3 screws that are under the front lip. Go ahead and close your door. Now we'll return to the back of the unit. Reconnect your smaller Molex. Slide it up out of the way. Now do the same for the larger Molex. Wrap around your strain reliever. Now come to the other side. Reconnect your main Molex. Slide it up. Reattach the strain reliever. Next, we'll reconnect the ground strap. Slide this down. Now we can reinstall your top panel. When installing your top panel, put it at an angle to get the clips in. Press in on the sides and slide it down to hold it in place. Next, replace the top middle screw to hold on your plate. Go around the perimeter and replace the other screws. Now we can replace the bottom panel. When installing your bottom panel, be very careful, it's extremely sharp. There are two edges that slide in to the slotted area. Start by sliding these in first. It'll drop in place. Go around the perimeter and replace your screws. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.